let me tell you this right now. I was having a conversation today with shout out from Steve from accounting. We're gonna have another tax webinar, and we're up. I mean, he's to the nth degree. We're upgrading it. Like the tax webinar is going to be gigantic, but only course talking about crypto taxes, literally, because we pay our taxes. You know what? Want to know something? I think the IRS just came out with the information. Almost no one paid crypto taxes. Well, me and Charlie did, and all our guys from the courses did. Random motherfuckers in CT doing scams didn't, but we did, right? Yeah. So one little thing that was really funny about that is like Steve from accountant's Puerto Rican, and he says, "Bro, I can't." He's flying out to Puerto Rico right now, and he's like, "I can't understand these motherfuckers." Puerto Ricans can't understand other Puerto Ricans, like how much their Spanish is great. And this is like things from like all the islands and stuff. Like their Spanish is like
right.
There's no diss on them, bro. Like I love I love all the Puerto Ricans. I love Dominicans. I love fucking Cubans. Everybody, shout out to all the Latinos. But man, their Spanish sounds bad. Like it's very.
You told me that about like Spain, right?
Yeah, they speak proper, but here's the problem. Is that they talk with a fucking lisp, and it is so fucking irritating. They sound like fucking like maggots, dude.
So okay, so
it's Charlie.
Sorry, say it again.
It's Charlie. Like imagine I was talking, Charlie. It's so nice to meet you, bro. You're like you're like my number one fan. I'm your number one fan, Charlie. Like that. It's that bad. Like hola, Miguel. Bienvenidos a mi casa. Like they're literally it's because one Spanish king ended up having a fucking lisp, and then all these dudes were cocksuckers, and they all started talking with the fucking lisp, and now it became because all the rich people who were around the king were talking with the lisp, then everybody else is like, oh fuck, all the rich people talking with the lisp, so I gotta talk with a lisp, and now the whole country talks with the fucking lisp.
So okay, here's a question. Then my question is because I think the next language that I'm going to have on the docket is Spanish, right? Because I got to business level Japanese, and that's, if I can do that, I can do Spanish. So which like country or dialect, right, would be best to start with? Either, because there's two ways to look at it, right? One way would be textbook. One way would be, you want to sound good and be able to communicate with a lot of different countries.
Now, I would say the fastest way for you to learn, if I'm being really, really honest, is if you're single or not, but hey, go get yourself a Latina girlfriend or a Mexican girlfriend and go to that country and go be there for a couple months. You'll pick it up really quickly, and then
just one.
Hey. No, yeah, just one girlfriend, but we spin in plates, but they all don't know their girlfriends. You know what I'm saying? One in every city, man. This is actually a really sad story. Like I have a cousin named Juanito. He died. I love this man, dude. But he died a long time ago in a car accident and stuff. It's really sad. But basically he. How old is he? He was about, I would say 6 years older than me and stuff. So basically when I was 8 years old, he was like, 14, 15 years old and stuff. He was helping my mom and dad around when we went to Mexico. Dopest dude ever. Dude could pull any bitch. Juanito is a G, bro. I love Juanito, dude. Like, I love this guy. And, he would treat us so well and help us out and stuff like that. And, right around he was like, he really asked my dad, because my dad had a big construction company during the early 2000s, during the housing boom. And he was always helping, like he was really good with his working and stuff like that. And then what ended up happening is my dad said, well, I can't have you over there unless you're 18 years old, so you have to wait. So on his 18th birthday, he just got it. He talked to my dad. My dad was about to bring him over here. And he basically, he went to a party. I think it was after 2 days after his birthday, and then one of his friends was driving drunk and shit, and their truck flipped over on the road. Not so awesome, So it's this whole it's just it's not cool and stuff like that. But anyway, and I know I shouldn't have gone that dark with that shit, but it just reminded me of that and stuff. But
I mean, it's an important,
it's important, yeah. Yeah, he's a great dude and stuff like that. But but he was that kind of guy and stuff. He would always joke around, and he wasn't joking around. He literally so we had the main pueblo, so our main little town, and then there's all these adjacent towns over. So it's imagine you live like town 1, town 2, town B, or something like that. Or like imagine if you live in Vegas and you live on the Strip, and then you have there's Henderson, Summerlin, Northtown. He had a fucking girlfriend in every fucking borough, legitimately.
Okay, I get you now.
So every time with my dad, and he would drive to a different city or something with Juanito and stuff, he's like, okay, what's it? He actually had like a piece of paper with the fucking girl's name on it.
That's great.
Oh, what a G, bro. And then, but so that if you got to be a little bit like that, right? So so if you got these girlfriends, it's a great way to learn. But from there, taking Rosetta Stone, and then really taking these classes and stuff to really get. I've seen most college classes. You really don't learn Spanish from that. You have to
yeah. It's the same thing with every language, right? Like, girls are an amazing way to learn a language. It is definitely true. And then on top of it, just moving and shaking in the cultures and stuff, going traveling there, all that stuff. I think Franklin said Colombian Spanish was his choice there, or recommendation, I should say.
I love Cuban Spanish now. It's like they're like, right. Dominican Republican Spanish is
Portuguese. No.
No, but actually Portuguese is a completely different language than Spanish.
Well, I know, and a lot of Brazil speaks Portuguese, right?
Yeah, I've heard nothing.
Anyways, going back to
anyway, yeah, let's go way off topic.
But okay, somebody else said Chinese is part of world domination, but you have the Chinese is very different, not in terms of only language, but also in terms of like how crypto will be implemented there, right? And so that also will be a portion down the road, right? Some places, really will have a very different kind of regulatory framework for crypto, especially over the next few years. It might kind of become more universal down the line, but yeah, for right now, there's going to be, some interesting things. So China's a little bit behind the 8 ball in that way, because they're not going to be as free, right, as the rest of us.
So yeah, crypto mindset is coming to Spanish and to a Japanese near you.
Nobody's paying you to sell you on the course, bro.
Sell me in your course? I mean, no. Look, go watch the Fresh and Fit episode and stuff. Go watch the Fresh and Fit episode we just did and stuff. We killed it. We answered all these questions. We answered crypto questions, dude. It's like 20. It's actually 16 live webinars, 5 pre-recorded. We're talking about taxes, cryptos, coins, layer ones, pulse chain opportunities, which is bullshit, which is good, hex, moon math, all of it, dude. And if you're not in there, stay poor, whatever. And I'm saying respectfully, I know you've been in Hex for a while, so you got a bag and stuff and you sacrifice, that's good. But if you want to learn about stuff outside of Hex and stuff and really learn the ecosystem, that's a really good opportunity. And we're talking about possible airdrop opportunities and stuff. We're talking about NFTs. We have NFT experts. That mean millions up there. We got the Red Pill Alliance, just a successful launch. Literally, it's crazy the amount of stuff. We're one of the newest webinars we're going to do now. We kind of decided on the last stream. We're going to do a webinar on return on flex. So this webinar on return on flex is basically, once you made some crypto money, how do you ball on a budget? How to not go broke balling? If you want to, some people, not everyone, some people no, Miguel, I want to save my money. I want to get into real estate. I want to do, but some people legitimately want to spend some of their money and do some fun shit, right? I get it. You can do both, and it's a personal decision. But we're gonna show you how to basically, how to buy a supercar if you want to buy a supercar, how to buy chains, how not to buy chains, what's the right Rolex to buy, what's not. How to basically be able to talk to authorized dealers and stuff to maybe be able to get a watch that you like and stuff, make relationships and stuff. We're also going to be talking about, as well, club game. If you want to learn about club game, we're going to have a car expert. We're going to have, Fresh and Fit in there. We're going to have a couple other people in there talking to you guys. And this is an important webinar that we're going to have probably towards the back half of the courses and stuff like that.